Cancer, my beautiful water babies, listen to me right now, because what I am about to tell you is going to change your entire perspective on what is coming for you in the next few weeks. I just pulled the most insane combination of cards, and the number 17 keeps showing up everywhere for you guys. 17 days, 17 opportunities, 17 miracles waiting to unfold. Everyone thinks Cancer season is just about emotions and nostalgia, but actually, your breakthrough is coming through logic and strategy. The very first card that jumped out of my deck was the King of Swords, and I literally gasped because this is not what anyone expects for Cancer energy right now. Within the next 21 days, you are going to experience what I call the Cancer convergence, and it is going to be wild. I have been reading cards for over a decade, and I have never seen energy this powerful for your sign. The comments on my last Cancer video are still exploding, with people saying they felt this shift before I even posted it. Oh my God, Cancer, the King of Swords just fell out of my deck while I was shuffling. And this is insane because this card represents mental clarity and decisive action coming to you in the most unexpected way. This is not your typical emotional Cancer approach. This is about you stepping into your intellectual power like never before. The King of Swords is telling me that someone in your life, possibly a Gemini or Aquarius, is going to present you with information that completely changes your perspective on a situation you have been overthinking for months. This person is going to cut through all the emotional fog you have been swimming in and show you the truth with laser precision. But here is what makes this absolutely revolutionary for you, Cancer. You are not going to receive this information passively like you usually do. You are going to challenge it. You are going to ask the hard questions. You are going to use your intuition, combined with logic in a way that surprises everyone around you, including yourself. I am seeing you in a meeting or important conversation in the next 2 weeks where someone expects you to just nod and agree, because that is what Cancer typically does. But the King of Swords energy is going to have you speaking up with such clarity and authority that people are going to be like, who is this person? The sword in this card is pointing directly upward, which means the truth you discover is going to elevate your entire life situation. This is not just about one area. This is about you seeing patterns and connections that have been invisible to you before. Your analytical abilities are about to go through the roof. Cancer, I need you to pay attention to any legal documents, contracts, or official paperwork that comes your way in the next 17 days because the King of Swords is strongly connected to justice and legal matters. There might be a settlement, a contract negotiation, or some kind of official recognition that works out massively in your favor. The crown on this king represents the authority you are about to step into. People are going to start seeing you as the decision maker, the problem solver, the one with the answers. This is such a departure from how others have viewed you, and honestly, how you have viewed yourself. Water signs are supposed to go with the flow, but you are about to become the director of the flow. You are going to be orchestrating situations instead of just reacting to them. The King of Swords is handing you the blueprint for taking control of your narrative. Now, Cancer, right after the King of Swords, I pulled the Eight of Wands, and I am getting chills, because this is about rapid movement and communication that happens at lightning speed. Messages, emails, phone calls, text messages are going to be flying toward you at an almost overwhelming pace. The Eight of Wands shows 8 staffs flying through the air in perfect formation, and this tells me that multiple opportunities are going to present themselves to you simultaneously. Not one at a time like usual, not slowly building up. Boom. All at once. Like the universe decided to release everything it has been holding back for you. These wands are flying over a landscape, which means these opportunities are going to require you to expand beyond your comfort zone, possibly even relocate or travel. I am strongly getting international energy here. Someone from a different country or a different time zone is going to play a crucial role in what is unfolding for you. The speed of the Eight of Wands is almost violent in its intensity. Things that have been stuck for months are going to start moving so fast that you might feel dizzy. You know how Cancer likes to take time to process everything emotionally? Well, the universe is not giving you that luxury right now. You are going to have to make decisions quickly. But here is the beautiful thing, Cancer. Your intuition is so finely tuned right now that you are going to know immediately which opportunities are aligned with your highest good. You will not need weeks to analyze and overthink. The answers are going to come to you in flashes of knowing. The Eight of Wands often represents news from far away, and I am seeing someone reaching out to you who you have not heard from in a long time. This could be an old friend, a former colleague, maybe even an ex who has completely transformed their life. Their message is going to open up a pathway you never considered. Air travel is strongly highlighted with this card. If you have been thinking about taking a trip, especially somewhere you have never been before, the Eight of Wands is saying go for it. The connections you make during this travel are going to be life-changing. I am not talking about a casual vacation. I am talking about a journey that redirects your entire trajectory. The number 8 in numerology represents infinite possibilities and material success. These wands are bringing you messages about money, career advancement, and recognition that is going to flow to you from multiple sources. Your phone is literally going to be buzzing with opportunities. Social media is going to play a huge role in how these opportunities reach you. Someone is going to see your post, your photo, your comment, and it is going to trigger a chain reaction of events that leads to something major. Make sure your online presence is updated, because people are looking for you. The landscape in this card is green and lush, which means these rapid developments are happening during a very fertile time in your life. Everything you have been planting seeds for is about to burst into bloom all at once. The timing could not be more perfect. Now, Cancer, the third card that basically launched itself out of my deck was the Three of Cups, and this is where things get really interesting, because this card is traditionally about friendship and celebration, but the way it appeared for you has a completely different energy. The Three of Cups is showing me that your breakthrough moment is going to happen in a group setting. This is not going to be a private, intimate Cancer moment. This is going to be public. This is going to be witnessed. This is going to be celebrated by people who genuinely care about your success. 3 women in this card are raising their cups in a toast, and I am seeing you being honored for something you have accomplished. This could be a promotion, an award, a public recognition, or even just your friends throwing you a surprise party because they are so proud of how far you have come. But the deeper message of the Three of Cups for you, Cancer, is about collaboration. You have been trying to do everything alone because that is what feels safe for you. But this card is saying that your biggest wins are going to come through teamwork, through partnerships, through combining your strengths with others. I am seeing a creative project that involves you and 2 other people. This could be starting a business, launching a blog, creating content, writing a book, or even planning an event. The synergy between the 3 of you is going to be electric. Each person brings something unique, and together you create something none of you could have accomplished alone. The cups in this card are overflowing, which means abundance is pouring into your life through your connections with others. This is not just emotional fulfillment, this is material abundance. Money, resources, opportunities are going to flow to you through your network. Cancer, you have always been the one who takes care of everyone else, but the Three of Cups is showing me a complete reversal of this dynamic. Your friends and family are going to rally around you. They are going to support your dreams for once. They are going to invest in your vision. The celebration in this card feels spontaneous and joyful. This tells me that your good news is going to come as a surprise. You are not going to see it coming. One day you are going to be going about your normal routine and then, boom, life-changing information, life-changing opportunity, life-changing yes. The number 3 represents creativity, communication, and growth. Your creative abilities are about to be recognized and rewarded in a way that surpasses all your expectations. If you have been hiding your talents or playing small, The Three of Cups is saying it is time to shine. The floral garlands the women are wearing represent victory and achievement. You are going to be wearing your own metaphorical crown very soon, Cancer. People are going to look at you and see success. They are going to want to know your secret. They are going to want to collaborate with you. Oh, Cancer, members have been flooding my DMs asking about this exact energy combination, and honestly, I had to take a break yesterday because the intensity of what I was seeing for you guys was almost overwhelming. The fourth card that appeared is the Star, and I literally started crying when I saw it because this is one of the most beautiful cards in the entire deck, and it appearing for you right now means you are entering your greatest healing phase ever. The Star shows a woman pouring water from two jugs, one onto the land and one into a pond. This represents you finding the perfect balance between giving to others and nourishing yourself. For so long, Cancer, you have been pouring all your energy into other people and neglecting your own needs. The Star is saying this imbalance is about to be corrected. The woman in this card is naked, which represents complete authenticity. You are about to strip away all the masks, all the people-pleasing, all the pretending to be okay when you are not. You are going to show up as your true self, and people are going to love you for it even more than they did before. 7 small stars surround one large star in the sky. The number 7 represents spiritual awakening and divine intervention. This means the universe is about to intervene in your life in 7 different ways. 7 miracles, 7 breakthroughs, 7 moments where you realize everything happens for a reason. The large star represents your destiny finally aligning with your reality. All those dreams that seemed too big, too impossible, too unrealistic are about to become your living truth. The Star is the card of wishes coming true, but not in a fairy tale way. In a real, tangible, life-changing way. The water being poured represents inspiration flowing to you from Source. You are about to receive downloads, ideas, creative visions that come from a place beyond your conscious mind. Pay attention to your dreams, your meditations, those quiet moments when brilliant ideas just pop into your head. Cancer. The healing represented by the Star is not just emotional healing. This is generational healing. You are about to break patterns that have been passed down through your family line for decades. The work you do on yourself is going to free your entire bloodline. The bird in this card represents messages from Spirit, and I am strongly feeling that someone who has passed away is going to send you a sign that confirms you are on the right path. This might be through a song, a number, a butterfly, or just a feeling of presence that comes over you at exactly the right moment. The landscape around the woman is peaceful and serene, which tells me that after months of chaos and uncertainty, you are entering a period of deep peace. Not boring peace, not stagnant peace, but the kind of peace that comes from knowing you are exactly where you need to be. The Star appears after the Tower in the major arcana sequence, which means you have already survived your destruction phase. You have already been broken down and rebuilt. Now you get to enjoy the fruits of that transformation. Now you get to see why everything had to fall apart for something better to be born. Your intuition is about to become so crystal clear that people are going to start coming to you for guidance. You are going to become the person others turn to when they need hope, when they need inspiration, when they need to remember that magic is real. The next card that revealed itself to me is the 9 of Pentacles in Cancer. This is huge because it represents complete financial independence and success that you have built entirely on your own terms. The 9 of Pentacles shows a woman in a beautiful garden surrounded by abundance she has created through her own efforts. This is not inherited wealth. This is not money from a partner. This is success you have earned through your own talent, determination, and wisdom. The woman in this card is wearing a yellow robe, which represents confidence and personal power. Cancer. You are about to step into a level of self-assurance that shocks everyone who knows you. No more second-guessing yourself. No more asking for permission. No more playing small. 9 grapevines heavy with fruit surround this woman, and grapes represent prosperity that gets better with time. The investments you are making now, the seeds you are planting now, the relationships you are building now are going to pay dividends for years to come. A falcon perches on her hand, which represents mastery over your circumstances. You are no longer going to be at the mercy of other people's decisions, other people's moods, other people's timelines. You are going to call the shots in your own life for the first time ever. The 9 of Pentacles often represents luxury and beautiful things. Cancer, you are about to upgrade your entire lifestyle in a way that feels almost surreal. The apartment, the car, the clothes, the experiences you have been dreaming about are going to become your reality. But what makes this card so special for you is that it represents success without sacrifice of your values. You are going to achieve everything you want while still being true to who you are. You do not have to become someone else to be successful. You just have to become more yourself. The garden in this card is private, which means you are going to create a sanctuary, a safe space that is entirely yours. This might be a physical space like a new home or office, or it might be an emotional space where you finally feel completely secure and protected. Financial security is going to give you the freedom to be generous in ways you never could before. The 9 of Pentacles is not about hoarding wealth. It is about having enough abundance that you can share freely without fear of running out. The snail in this card moves slowly, but deliberately toward its goal. This reminds you that even though some of these changes are happening rapidly, your ultimate success is built on a solid foundation that has been years in the making. Now Cancer, the 6th and most shocking card that appeared is Death. And before you panic, let me tell you why this is actually the best possible card you could have received right now. Death represents complete transformation, total rebirth. The ending of one chapter so that a much better chapter can begin. This is not about physical death. This is about the death of your old self so that your highest self can emerge. The skeleton in this card is wearing armor, which represents protection during your transformation process. You are not going through this change alone. You are not going through it without support. The universe has your back in ways you cannot even see yet. A white rose blooms on the banner, which represents pure love and new beginnings. Something beautiful is growing from what appears to be ending. Someone you thought was gone forever might be returning to your life in a completely transformed way. The sun rising between the 2 towers represents hope and renewal. Even in what seems like the darkest moment, dawn is breaking. Your breakthrough is happening through your breakdown, not despite it. A child, a woman, and a religious figure all approach the skeleton, which represents all aspects of your life being transformed simultaneously. Your inner child is healing. Your feminine energy is awakening. Your spiritual connection is deepening. The river in this card flows toward the transformation, which means you are being carried by the current of change rather than fighting against it. Stop trying to control how your transformation looks. Trust the process completely. Death is the 13th card in the major arcana, and 13 is a number of rebirth and new cycles. Everything you thought you knew about yourself, about your capabilities, about your limits, is about to be proven wrong in the most beautiful way. The white horse represents purity of intention. Your motives are clean, your heart is pure. The changes coming to your life are happening because you deserve better, not because you did something wrong. This transformation is going to happen rapidly. The Death card does not mess around with gradual change. This is about quantum leaps. One day you wake up and you are literally a different person, living a different life. Cancer. What makes this Death card so powerful for you is that it appeared right after the 9 of Pentacles. This means your financial breakthrough is directly connected to your personal transformation. You cannot have one without the other. Now I need to pull one more card because the energy is still buzzing, and oh my God, it is the Ace of Cups, and I am getting full body chills because this represents a completely new emotional beginning for you, Cancer. The Ace of Cups shows a hand emerging from a cloud holding a cup that overflows with water. This is divine love pouring into your life in a way you have never experienced before. This is not just romantic love. This is universal love, unconditional love, love that heals everything. 5 streams of water flow from this cup, representing the 5 senses being awakened to beauty and joy. You are about to start noticing things you never noticed before. Colors are going to seem brighter. Music is going to move you to tears. Food is going to taste more delicious. Life is going to feel more alive. A dove carries a communion wafer in its beak, which represents spiritual nourishment. You are about to be fed on a soul level. The emptiness you have been carrying is about to be filled with purpose, meaning, and deep satisfaction. Water lilies float on the water beneath the cup, which represents emotional purity. All the toxic emotions, the resentment, the fear, the doubt are being washed away. You are returning to your natural state of love and compassion. The Ace of Cups is the beginning of the entire Cups journey, which means you are starting completely fresh in the realm of emotions and relationships. Old patterns are gone. Old wounds are healed. You get to write a completely new story. This card often represents pregnancy or birth, which could be literal, but for most of you it represents the birth of a new aspect of yourself. You are pregnant with possibility. You are about to give birth to the life you have always wanted. The overflowing cup means abundance in all forms. Not just emotional abundance, but material abundance that flows from a place of love rather than fear. When you are full of love, everything else flows to you naturally. Cancer. I am seeing a very specific timeline for you. These transformations are going to begin with the new moon in Leo, which is happening in just a few days. The energy is going to build through August and reach its peak during the full moon in Pisces at the end of the month. The King of Swords clarity is going to hit you first, then the 8 of Wands rapid movement, then the 3 of Cups celebration. The star healing happens in the background of everything. The 9 of Pentacles success solidifies in September. The Death transformation completes by October, and the Ace of Cups new beginning launches you into the most magical phase of your entire life. But Cancer, I need you to understand something crucial. This is not going to happen to you. This is going to happen through you. You are not a passive recipient of these blessings. You are an active participant in creating them. The universe is matching your energy right now, and your energy is unstoppable. You have been through so much healing, so much growth, so much inner work that you are finally ready to receive everything you have been asking for. Your intuition is your superpower during this time. Every gut feeling, every hunch, every random thought that pops into your head is guidance. Trust it completely. Act on it immediately. Do not second-guess yourself. People are going to start treating you differently because your energy is different. You are going to command respect without demanding it. You are going to inspire love without chasing it. You are going to attract success without forcing it. The comments on this video are probably going crazy right now because so many of you are feeling this shift already. You might have been seeing repeating numbers, having vivid dreams, feeling restless like something big is about to happen. That is this energy building. Cancer, your time is now, not someday, not when you are more ready, not when circumstances are perfect. Right now. The universe has been preparing you for this moment your entire life, and you are ready. Your sensitivity is your strength. Your emotions are your guidance system. Your caring nature is your gift to the world. Stop trying to be someone else. The world needs your unique brand of magic. Some of you are going to meet your soulmate during this time. Some of you are going to launch the business of your dreams. Some of you are going to move to your ideal location. Some of you are going to heal relationships you thought were beyond repair. But all of you are going to remember who you really are beneath all the conditioning, beneath all the fear, beneath all the stories you have been telling yourself about what you can and cannot have. You are a divine being, having a human experience, and it is time for your divinity to shine through your humanity in ways that inspire everyone around you. The next few months are going to be legendary for you, Cancer. People are going to ask you what happened, what changed, what your secret is, and you are going to smile and tell them that you finally decided to believe in yourself as much as the universe believes in you. If you want to stay connected to this energy and get even deeper insights into your personal journey, you know where to find me. But honestly, everything you need is already inside you. These cards are just confirming what your soul already knows. This is your time, Cancer. This is your moment. This is your breakthrough. Buckle up, because your life is about to become more magical than you ever imagined possible. Subscribe now, because your future depends on staying connected to this energy, and I will see you in the next reading, where we dive even deeper into the miracles that are unfolding for you.